Well, hello there, and welcome back to Prussia on the Empire Total War. And it is episode 5. We have recently, in the last episode, we took Finland from the dirty Swedes and we knocked them completely out of the game, so they are no longer an entity. We have one army led by Leopold von Arnold-Dessau. Army number 2 is led by Peter Falk, and number 3 is led by Valentin zum Altstein. And they are currently sitting surrounded by allies. This is where we've got to the problem. We allied with both Austria and Lithuania and then said, no, we're going to sit out of this war, thank you very much, whilst we, for some reason, attack Sweden. And Poland have been slapped across Eastern Europe, and they only own Lithuania now. So we've got 3 armies and we don't really know what to do with them. Now, as I'm looking at this, if we go to our victory conditions, we need Denmark, and we're not really bothered by Denmark. And I'm wondering whether maybe that's an opportunity that will present itself if Lithuania doesn't hold out. The other plan, of course, was to take out Courland, which is Lithuania's friend, once Lithuania falls, because they'll no longer have protection. We're also keeping an eye to see if Saxony rebels against the Austrians, and maybe that'll provide an opportunity for a bit of a land grab as well. Bit of housekeeping, always remember to watch in 720 as a minimum. They're all recorded in HD, etc, etc. But I do hope you're all well, and in this episode, of course, you can see my beautiful face. So, hello to all of you. Right. Measuring tools. Would always be good to build some proper roads. We make sod all still. We need to get some money. And the problem with attacking Denmark is that they're one of our few trading partners. Said with a dramatic pause in the middle of that. But it should be relatively easy. We can get 2 armies into Sweden. One can go straight to Norway, and then one can go to Denmark, and that would be job done. But it would irk Russia. That's the issue that would come across from it. We would have to deal with the fact that the Russians would be pretty pissed off. Oh no, that's not how you see. Where's Russia? And Russia don't really want to be our friends. They're allied with Poland and Denmark only. Would you like an alliance? No, they don't. They don't want to be our friend. Bastards. So we'll just continue and let's have a look at what Austria does with Lithuania. Doesn't look like they're going to finish the war, which means Courland isn't a viable option for us. Disappointing. We're probably not in a position to go to war with Austria. I mean, I reckon our army completely outclasses theirs. But, as it stands, they probably have a lot of men. Right, what can we upgrade? Looks very, very bright, the snow up here, doesn't it? Gorgeous Scandinavian weather. I'm thinking Denmark's the most logical. Let's see if we can get our navy upgraded. And how many do you need? 1, 2, 3 infantry line infantry units. Then we'll have 3 full stacks. And we're probably going to need to put 1 in this fort, Fort Corella. Because the Russians are probably going to go for Finland if we go for Denmark. Here come the British again. No doubt they're coming for me. And if I had to put money on it, I would suggest they're going for Finland. Yeah, let's upgrade that. We also want to make sure we're upgrading those walls, because remember, that's why I think the computer wigged out on one of our battles. There's nothing we can do at the minute. We're just waiting on the pleasure of the British. They're going for Sweden. You bastards. Now does the presence of the British Navy well, that's Denmark sorted. We're going into Denmark. So we need to be quick and swift. And we're now losing money again. Policies. We need to find 700 from somewhere. That's how you do it. Would you like to trade? There you go. We can't get that money back just yet, but we will soon. So first things first. We're gonna lose Sweden. Sods. So we can only really do one thing. Let's take our army and let's invade. Bagger all. A little skirmish on the borders between Hanover and Denmark. And we're going to have to fight our way through Denmark to get to Sweden, which is inevitably going to fall to the British before we get there. Ugh. We completely outnumber them. This is going to be a cakewalk. What they're about to do is, if Sweden couldn't stand up to our superior line infantry, damn well sure that the Danes aren't going to. We put you all on the hill, and we'll put our cavalry just to guard you, because I don't think we need you that much today. Oh, we don't want that. Move you forward. Oh, look, there's a fence. And we bloody love a fence. See if we can take and hold the fence and become Stonewall von Arnhout, or whatever we're called. Who is that sneaking through the forest? It is a horse. Now you lot, if you could be so kind as to unlimber your machines of war. Let's start moving ourselves up. Now they're all hiding in the forest, So that's a good start. Pound away, boys. Pound away. We can just see if we can close this gap. Actually, we'll try and get some of the high ground up here. That'd be nice. There'll be no, they won't stand, lads. Fire away. I wonder if we got fire by rank yet. I think we have. We're just going for a melee. Good luck to them. Maybe charge the army in a little bit too close, but can't blame me for being over exuberant. General's bodyguard sneaking through, form square, trying to flank us, pesky Danes. They will rue this. Run, run, run. Oh, they got some pikemen, which we're going to shoot now. That'll be the death of him. I think we could be a little bit closer. I think that's what you're telling me. You're not able to shoot. Well, why are you doing that? Let's go. Militia. Y'all can come out of square now. Continue. Let's see if we can snaffle some fellas up. Might be wise for you to unlimber, as I have a sneaking suspicion you're shooting my own horses. We don't want many of them to get back to the capital. Is it Copenhagen? I assume it's Copenhagen. Can't be Aarhus, that's a medieval one. Yes, take them. There's a man hiding around this house. There he is. Let's kill him as well. Takes their ability to retrain their forces. I don't know where you're going. Oh, there's one over there. Shall we call that a day? Fantastic victory for the Prussians. Apparently it was close. Didn't feel close at any point. We lost 169 and they lost 662. They have 82 men remaining and they don't make it back home. And we shall start destroying things. Now we're going to need... Let's just assume everything's fine. And let's also send you into Denmark. Whilst you are waiting on our third rate to be built so we can get back to Sweden. You will regret this, Mr. Denmark. That we are sure. For we are German and we are experienced and superior. Although it's interesting to think about the master race theory that the Germans have, is they all seem to favour Scandinavian folk, but maybe we should be much more forgiving of the Aryan race. You've got a classical university. Doesn't stop you from being invaded though. Okay, so if we can come and steal a march on you, do we get back in time? No, we're not going to get there. It would be very nice if the British would just leave me alone. What are we on now? We're making 1,000, even in times of war. Our brave allies, the Lithuanians, haven't died yet. Are we still at peace with... Yeah, we are good. That's very good. Poland are very friendly with us. Austria are friendly with us. It's just this top corner. Maybe we've got to go kill Britain. I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to play the Prussians, but that's what we ended up doing. Our decisions to ally with Poland and Lithuania, as well as Austria, have forced us to play the campaign slightly differently. But who wants to see the same campaign played the same way by different people? This is what is important, that you get to see something new. Now, if we're honest, I can't really be bothered to fight that. We'll just do that. And now we shall chase you. So if you go and destroy their port, that will make them regret their life choices. Round we come. Destroy the farm as well. There's not a single building that we haven't affected now. How much did it cost to retrain? 1,000. We'll do that. We'll bring you back up to speed. Then it's on to Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Can we repair you? I think you can. Let's check nobody's going to rebel. Do we have any good ministers? Oh, the head of our government is rubbish. Let's just change him. Thank you. Do we get more money now? No. Disappointing. They don't be alarmed. We've given them trade, military access. That's why they're stood in our territory. I find giving the computer military access makes them think that they've got the upper hand, but of course whenever you just get annoyed with them, as we proved in our Dutch campaign when the Spanish had what could only be described as a Mongolian horde at the southern end of France, who are amassing armies and armies, you just take the military access away from them and they can't do anything. That's you done, friend. Auto! Right. Costs all the money. And you're now perfectly placed to go and take Norway. Bloody marvellous.
Sie verstecken sich hinter ihren Weibern. Anmachen für die Schlacht!
They're being a bit cocky. Takes 5 turns, but we've got to wait for the other army to just make sure that everything's tickety-boo and everybody's got the right equipment. What do we want? You know what I've never done? I've never changed governments. I don't know how you go about that. Might as well start. We're going to have a navy soon. Do we think one lucky third rate can get through 4 6? I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We'll have another go. Hopefully the British bagger off, and they have. What we need to be able to get out into the Baltic Sea is a protecting navy that we can park just up here in the gap between Norway and Denmark so nobody can get in. That's what's necessary. Right, we should. Well, we should easily win that. Should we just auto it? Probably not. We're probably going to have to, just because it's a campaign that you yourselves are watching. I think that it would be a bit blasé when you get a full battle like this not to actually participate in it, and to auto-resolve kind of defeats the purpose. Right. Same again. Oh, we got some more fences. And as Prussia, we bloody love a good fence. Isn't it a term for some sort of criminal act if you are a fence? Answers in the comments below if you've ever been a fence, and tell me what it means. Right, they're all over there. We would like to be able to shoot you with our artillery, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. Right, let's move people up. We have to move through the city. Ah, they've put them horse killer traps on everywhere. I have to be wary of my own horses. We've seen how many of them die trying to jump over them. Everybody could run. I would imagine that I had to take and hold something. What am I missing? Because this is the battle for Copenhagen, so why don't we have to take a town square or something like that? Is it this? That's the town hall. Sod it, we're just going to kill them. Like, that will be how we solve all of our problems. Right. Here's a lovely fence. Let's see if we can make this our line anchor. Are you running? Yep, you are. And then we're going to have a line here. We can do it in 3 banks of 3 now, because we fire by rank, which means front, middle and back. We're just not messing around, we are going straight for them. It would be very nice if our horses could get in on the act, take out this demi-cannon. What's that there? It's proper artillery. They're hiding on the other side of the wall. What is it? Oh, they're dead. Super dead. My horse is here yet? Yes, and then we're going to go on to the demi-cannons when you finish that. Well, they're just charging their dragoons in, good for them. Probably should have made square rather than complimenting them on their charge. Hold! If you could charge the cannons rather than trying to sneak up on them, that would be much better. Lost nearly 20 men in the charge. Goodbye, Mr. Demi-Cannon. Stay away from those spikes. This is how you demoralise a much larger force. You let them see them as take out one by one. Much like Napoleon should have done at the Hay Saint and that other one that I just can't remember. The two breakwaters that he decided to have in the middle of the Battle of Waterloo. Get yourself out there rather than just standing. Get 75 in a dragoon unit. That's mental, I didn't know that. Once we've dealt with this, can we shoot them please, rather than trying their luck over here now. A bit too long. There we go. ignored that horse unit. Sodom matters little to me. There we are. We'll move forward a little bit. If we could shoot the artillery rather than just waiting for it to shoot us, that would be swell. Cavalry coming around the sides. They've dropped their artillery and they're just running away. Oh, we don't have time to get to the wall, that's a shame. Squares. Form square. What have I done to this map? I can't see anything. That's their general gone. Now remember, they declared war on us. This is their choice. Our range is quite good, actually, when you think about it. But I don't remember the Dutch being this good at picking off long-range targets. See if we can move this side up. What was that? Oh, I thought that was going to be a general unit. It's not. It's getting creamed anyway. Once they retreat, we'll get them out of squares to join the main fighting force. Off you go. Beautiful. For Sant Marco. Bit of fun, let's take the building just for giggles. This is going to be deadly. You should be shooting this. We've all got strong positions inside the house. They've still got an artillery piece somewhere. What am I missing? Well, let's get everybody. Let's go move up to the wall again. Bloody level wall. Oh, it's not artillery, it's because they got grenadiers. I never bother with the grenadiers, I just can't. I just think for half the number of people in a unit, what's the point in that? I'd rather have experienced line infantry. End battle. Heroic victory, even though we had 2 stacks to 1. There's nothing left and we now own Denmark. What a guy. Oh, we got 2. Yeah, nice. And we're just going to let you rebel, we don't mind about that. Okay, might as well put you over there. Norway will be ours. It's going to be another productive episode. And then we just got to get all of our forces and bring them back to Prussia. One's going to have to stay in Denmark, because Denmark's going to be a bit tricksy, methinks. It's okay, we don't really mind about that now. We drop the taxes, are we going bankrupt? Nope. How did you get that? We're just going to starve you out, that seems silly. That can be a church school. We'll repair your farms because we're good like that. We are going to give you the opportunity to... Norway's your capital. You're not going to do that, are you? No. No. Poland, rather nicely, is protecting us. Good on them. It's fine. Once you lose Norway, you're going to want a ceasefire. Or you're just going to bugger off. Either way, we don't care. Actually, we're probably better off just having the money for the time being so we can repair Denmark. You've been fixed, you've been fixed. What is this? Ah, it's rubbish. How much does that cost? 2,000. So we need 3,000 roughly to get it sorted. How long have you got? 3 turns. 3 quick turns. And then we're home and dry for the episode, me reckons. Good little campaign there to just unify Sweden, Norway and Denmark. And claim Scandinavia as a province for the mighty Prussian Empire. Again, we were never asked to go north. We just did it. No, you need to crush the rebellion. If we just do that. Let you settle yourself down whilst we wait now. We should make much more money. Now we just lost some more soldiers. Actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we bring you all the way back and put you in Denmark? Got a lot of cavalry in that Norwegian army, and that's going to require an awful lot of squares, me reckons. Not that I have a problem with it. Bloody love the square. It's what makes British army being good. Shall we bother fighting it? Probably. Look at how many cavalry. We're going to lose quite a lot of people doing this. But it's good, we'll have the siege of the battle for Denmark and the battle for Norway all in the same episode. And then we can start to look at actually taking Austria on after this. We'll be able to fund another stack, is my opinion. Ooh, Oh, how exciting! We can make bunkers. Does that mean that we can? Oh, this is going to be. This is taking on a different complexion. So look, we've got a beautiful little crisscross of fences and things like that. We could be a bit creative here. We'll put you there, and we'll make a bunker. We'll put you here. Oh, that's the line. We'll make a bunker. We'll put you on this one and make a bunker. Cavalry will need to sit back and plug some gaps for us, but everyone else is going to go. There we are, and you can put those there as well. Double effective. Oh, we can't do that. That's a shame. We just put you three there and put those wonderful stakey things. It's like having the stakes on Medieval 2 in my head. It completely nerfs cavalry. Yeah, let's put you there. It doesn't really matter. Start the battle. Speed it up. Let's wait for them to come. Now this will be disappointing if they don't bother actually coming to me. I've had to put my artillery in bunkers and I can't move them anymore, can I? No, they're dug in. That's a shame. I'm expecting you to come to me. Not even moving. They're positioning this one unit of armed citizenry, and this, they're really, really precise about where their non-military units are going to go. You know what? I'm already bored waiting for them to come to me, so let's take the fence. Actually, why don't we do this? You can take that bit. You can take this bit. Hopefully, whilst I mess around doing all of this rubbish, they charge, feeling insecure and bored with their lives. Everybody run. Oh, okay, you can't. It's kind of cheating what they've done here. I put all those lovely stakes in position. Get closer than that. Just gotta take out their... it appears that you're coming for this. That's our line. Or are you trying to get around the sides of us? You could probably do the old canister shot. Point blank range this is going to be. Whenever you're ready, chaps. There you go. Now it would appear that they're not behaving themselves in the way that we wanted them to, so let's just run out. Got a lot of casualties happening on that main central line. If we put you and there's a fence, let's go around there, come on. How are you doing? It's militia, so we've just got to get our act together, really. Right, they're broken. Keep up. Keep it up. There's a lovely hill here. We can sort him out. I did say at the start of this that I was probably going to have to use quite a lot of squares, and I didn't use a single one. Let's do some now, just for token references. We're supposed to be in a square, my friend. There we are. 88, 35, he's taking a bit of a beating, that one. We run them off, good. Right, let's get you involved. Round the flank. A whole lot of you can now come out of square. Let's have a counter-attack. You can come out of the square as well. Take the ridge. This line unit, 20 left in it, and it didn't even budge from the wall. Stonewall Jackson! Don't even still, I was meaning to be looking up videos on him and understand why he's such a well-known figure. I know about the other one, Robert E. Lee. You get flagged up for looking at people that were pro-slavery, don't you? That's the issue. Right. What is that? It's a chapter school. That's good. Ooh, we get $4,000 to go now. I didn't know you could attack a gentleman with a whole army. That seems a bit excessive. Oh no, actually, we want to start building up our thirds. No, we can't do that. Disappointing. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. I've been foolish. We wanted to repair Denmark from our glorious conquest. Would you now like a peace? We will give you all of our technology just to bugger off. There you go. We've got trade back in. We're going to get 6,800. We can repair the armies. We can bring them back from Norway and Denmark respectively. All good for the burgeoning empire of Prussia. Now we have kind of absorbed the Swedish game, but we're not going to go into Russia. You just gotta. But we did take Denmark. Denmark is another one of these territories. See, look, we've got 1, 2. It tells you down here, doesn't it? Total victory regions held 8 out of 25. Listed 5 out of 14. So we're nearly a third of the way there for the listed ones. You can go in there. We're going to build a ship. That's a point. We didn't actually have a look at the ship. What was it called? The Regulus. Got a Protestant missionary as well, so we can build up an army of missionaries and then run around Europe and make it all lovely and Protestant. No, I think we should stay on the naval stuff for the time being. Right, let's finish upgrading or repairing Denmark. We don't have enough to do the port just yet. Something up here can be upgraded. Mines. Ooh. And if we drop said taxes, are we all good? Yes. And we're on 6 grand. That's nice. We'll repair you. And then that's going to be how we leave it. We're just got to spend our money, grow the economy, and Mr. McGroin, I may even, as a favour to you, just you, because you keep writing me messages about it, I'm going to perhaps take out the pirates for you. I know you think it is a thing that everybody has to do. And it's just something I've never quite got round to. But maybe this time, as a show of your support and your generosity to the channel, all the months that we've been doing it, since January the 1st is when we started the channel. And he keeps saying, them pirates are proving to be quite the issue for you. And you're like, well, I'm in the Dutch game, I physically couldn't get anywhere. I just couldn't get to the pirate-held territories. Oh, we've got great estate. We can upgrade all of the farms. Bloody marvellous. Let's get another ship on the way. 3/3 is a hole. Sorry, that was a mathematical reference. You're welcome. We can't do anything else. Can you leave Norway? Not just yet. Maybe next go. Probably if we do that, you will be able to. $155. Oh, what the who will have one more go. Then we can start getting all of our people back into Central Europe. And Poland has struck back and retaken Minsk, I believe it is. It's got 2 territories on the European map down in the bottom left hand corner. Looks very much like they're on the up. How about now? Yes, you're very good indeed. Let's bring you back down to Brandenburg. Got any crap ministers that need... Oh, all of our opposition are rubbish now. We'll just go through fits and starts with the government. What does that give me? 437 goes up to 525. It's not massive, is it, by any stretch of the imagination? Yeah, we'll complete our thirds and we'll call that a win. Oh, can't we? Haven't we got measuring tools? Yes, we can do all the roads next go. That'll be lovely. But we're going to leave it there. We have successfully conquered Scandinavia, which is what you're supposed to do in the first 8 years of a campaign as Prussia. So well done to us. Again, appreciate the comments and all the criticisms and support that you feel the need to send. It's perfectly fine, don't worry about it too much. But no. So look, they've gone and taken Minsk as well. So maybe they're going to be able to take Warsaw back. The long war with Austria and Poland, which went on for bloody ages in the Dutch campaign, it rumbles on. But we are going to have to think of a very clever way of nipping Austria in the bud. Would you like an alliance now that we are massive? No, how about if we give you some technology? Yes. So maybe we should invade Britain. This is not how Poland is supposed to be played, but maybe it is, because Britain is just there. I mean, what do they own in America? I suppose they don't. Oh, Spain has got all the way up to Virginia. This is British here. All of that would turn rebel if just some brave nation would take them out of the game. They've got Jamaica and they've got the Bahamas. And to be fair, what would you need to invade Britain? You'd probably need 3 armies. 1 for Dublin, 1 for Scotland, 1 for England. And we have 3 armies, so maybe the gods of Empire Total War are suggesting that we should do a British invasion. Do let me know what you think in the comments. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.